recording. I didn't know. Yeah, so just to like repeat the part that I wasn't recording.
Minutes ago, Steven was like, "Are you recording?" And you're like, "I'm recording."
Yeah. No, I didn't say that. Okay, so like I wasn't recording, but just to repeat what didn't get on the recording. I fucking hate dogs and veterans.
Damn.
I think people are gonna be more upset that you hate dogs.
Yeah, now that there's no context.
No, it was...
People are gonna be so mad at you that you hate dogs.
Oh no.
That's like
I'm sorry.
sin.
It was a joke. I was born on July 4th. That was the joke. I'm sorry.
That has nothing to... No one gets the joke!
What?
All of the joke was cut out. I was born on the full July 4th, which is why I hate dogs and veterans. That doesn't make any sense.
It was a lot funnier. It was a lot funnier when it was being made. I'm actually very funny. Like it's just like I'm not recording any of it, you know? I'm very funny, I swear.
We talked about Colleen Sings or whatever her fucking name is, and
we don't need to.
Miranda Sings. I don't know her.
We don't need to.
Anyway.
We don't need to.
Lady coming down to the riptide. You know that.
Talk about serial killers.
We don't need to.
Ukulele Twinks.
Ukulele Twinks.
Type that into
Is that like bring you into some weird porn?
No, that's just like the term for like everybody in like fucking that era of YouTube that was just like doing ukulele covers of Riptide. You know the song?
Yes.
Yeah, and they're like,
I feel like that's insulting to twinks.
Yeah, it is. It is. Ukulele is the most gentrified instrument, and is.
White people have ruined the ukulele.
It causes like. It causes me to like get this migraine in the back of my head whenever I hear it. Like I'm not kidding. Like. The sound of ukulele is actually grating to me.
Yeah, white people have really ruined that instrument, haven't they?
Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, it's not fun.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah, you can't even listen to that, because it's just like,
Samoans and like other
right? It's really cool when they do it, but it's ruined for me, because white people suck.
Yeah, they had to put an apology video about how they didn't allegedly
diddle a
rape
kid.
Kids. They didn't diddle those boys. I didn't diddle that boy. She sang on the radio.
That boy wasn't right.
Anyway, let's start.
Terrible year for music. Terrible year.
Yeah. 2023?
Yeah, there's no new Kanye, so.
What the? What do you think his new album's gonna be like?
It was a joke. We need to move on. We don't need to look more into it. Let's fucking move on.
I am curious though.
Let's move on. I love Hitler, just kidding, Jonah Hill.
That's his song?
Fucking, yeah. You know, like, oh man, was it like Chance the Rapper? He did that song. I love my wife. I love my wife. Ooh, ride a bike. Was that him?
I don't know what that song is.
Yo, Jonah Hill, you made me realize Jews are chill.
Let's just move right on.
And that's the funny thing. It wasn't, that was real. He did that.
Yeah.
He actually said that.
Yeah, we can move right on. Just move on.
Anyway.
Jonah Hill is pretty cool, though.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he made me reconsider my racist alt-right views. It's true.
What a lot.
He has that effect on people.
What a load of comments, so many ways. Although because it's Misha, it can't have been on purpose.
Can you change your background? It's making me dizzy with all the lines. I can't read with the lines behind it. It's gonna make me sick.
Background?
Yeah, it's gonna make me sick.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry to I didn't realize until I was like, I'm gonna read. Oh, and I'm gonna throw up.
Come on. There we go.
Ah, thank you. It's making my eyes all dizzy.
Shizune doesn't react to Misha trying to pair the two of us up. Maybe she didn't see it. Sometimes it does happen, I've noticed. I still wonder if it's really that simple. Why I care so much, but I don't want to think about it too hard. I want to leave. I keep thinking that I'm hogging Misha's time with Shizune, and it could be that Misha cut it just now on purpose, feeling that way too. I doubt that either of them will let me leave though. In some ways they're too nice. Anyway, Shizune, if you really want to know, I didn't want to sit here because I didn't want to intrude. I thought that because of Misha being away for supplementary lessons or whatever, you two would have a lot to talk about. And I should just leave you alone to catch up. That's why I thought I would just hang back.
This is when we find out they're not even friends. They don't even like each other.
Oh no. Don't worry, Misha, I'm not trying to monopolize Shizune.
Hichan, it's not like that. You're so considerate, Hichan. Shizune is sorry and apologizes.
I don't really think it's worth apologizing over, so don't worry about it. Hey, don't you both think that sense me? We should go celebrate somehow, I think so.
Am I dying?
What?
The words are blurry.
Woo!
Hichan! Usually having to make up work isn't something to celebrate over.
No, it's a good idea.
The timing is perfect, and Shizune said that the council should have a little fun too sometimes. You've probably heard that too, right, Misha? Should be fine. Actually, wait a second, didn't you have to make up work because you were missing so many classes to begin with? So skipping out to celebrate would be kind of stupid. Maybe the timing isn't perfect. Like I said, but we could go after school.
Where should we go?
Misha speaks to Shizune's question too loud before she even stops to think it over. Both of them completely ignoring me. Hey, listen to me, two-man short-sighted student council, bitch.
Whoa! Hichan, you're a part of this team too.
Fine, 3 bitches.
Because we're...
I'm 3 bitches in a trench coat.
To make one large mega bitch. Yeah, you are Hichan. Mega bitch. Whoa.
So forgetful and troublesome. I feel sorry for the girl who falls in love with you.
So why don't you look in the mirror, bitch? Put in air horns. Do it. Take care.
You want to fuck me so bad it makes you look stupid.
That's a sentence.
Yeah, brand new sentence. So, where do you think we should go?
Post.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Yeah.
It's an old Tumblr post.
Oh, it's good.
It's good shit. Tumblr has some great one-liners.
They also had great porn.
Yeah, they did. I'm laughing in spite of myself wanting to point out how Misha seems so enthusiastic now when she was the one who was most apprehensive about it just a few seconds ago. For whatever reason, I can't bring myself to do it, but this is okay too. After a short discussion on where to go, it seems like the only place all 3 of us know are willing to travel is to the Shanghai.
The Shanghai.
The Shanghai! There's tables flipping and then Kenji shows up.
The tea house doesn't look like a bad place to celebrate, especially because I'm sure they sell cake there, and the cake is the most celebratory food.
That is true, huh?
I haven't seen Lainey in a while either, and neither have the girls. For all these reasons, plus the fact that it's so close, I end up standing in front of the little tea shop with Shizune and Misha before I know it.
Welcome.
It's been a while since I heard Lainey's voice, so I'm surprised all over again by the energy she puts into her greetings. Kind of like an extremely nervous Misha.
Is that accurate?
No. Hi, but you don't have to do that all the time if it's just us. What are voices anymore? Yeah, I do. But okay, if you say so.
You can't say your own name?
No, it's gross.
I take this moment to glance around the tea house and notice that it is empty as ever. It's lunchtime, essentially the peak hour for an establishment of this type, and yet it's as barren as ever. I don't understand. There has to be a reason for this.
My name doesn't have good mouthfeel.
No, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Shizune gently taps my arm to get my attention.
What do you want to get?
Cake. Lanny looks a little agitated after Misha automatically relays the question.
No, I'm supposed to ask that. Is there anything I can do for you?
Oh wait, does she understand sign?
She might.
No, Misha is repeating. She said.
Oh yeah, she just relayed the question. Just some coffee for now, I guess, thanks. The dedication Lainey has towards her waitressing duties is sort of admirable. She's so cool. So is the speed at which she whisks slices of cake and our drinks to our table when we order. She's so neat and cool. Hot. Then again, we're the only customers here. Who knows what it would be like with a full house. Shizune, Misha.
The Olsen twins are there, and John Stamos.
Why?
Cause Full House.
Oh. Shizune and Misha immediately dig into their cakes with gusto, probably because they can't talk with utensils in their hands.
That was Full House, right?
I don't know. They'll just believe you.
Okay. Shit.
The whole point of sharing a meal with friends like this is to be able to talk over it. After all, it makes sense that it would be the same with them. I'm barely halfway through my cake when I hear their forks clinking as they set them down on their empty plates.
What do you think about eating while you talk?
Like with your mouth open? While you're chewing food? Heathen. Were you raised in a barn?
Yeah, sorta.
Were you raised by goats and piggies and cows?
Kinda, yeah. I was raised by wolves. I was raised by wolves.
Spyro.
Spyro.
Yeah. No, but it's like that was a bad habit I had to kick. But like,
it's gross. And then like, no one wants to see your chewed up food in your mouth. It's caca.
I also get like so hyper fixated on it though that like I also just like basically down my food as fast as possible so that I can like start talking.
Why don't you just take a bite, chew it, and then talk? And then when you're done talking, you take another bite and then you chew it and then you can talk again.
I also have a problem downing my food way too fast.
I also have that problem, but it's because I want to eat.
Yeah, that too. But like also it's like a bad habit that I have. It's like muscle memory, sort of, you know.
Yeah.
Joe was raised in a barn
with wolves and scorpions.
Yep.
And snakes
and dragons.
All the fucking badass animals that like.
And an eagle. Who had an American flag that he wore as a cape, and he had 2 guns in his claws.
Ton of hawks.
And my fucking entrance, like whenever I fucking kicked open the doors, was American Badass by Limp Bizkit.
Oh,
it was fucking Rolling. That was
rolling, yeah.
No, that was the Takers theme.
Yeah. We all know that you do it for the nookie.
It's not healthy to inhale your food.
Chan, you sound like an old man. D-I-N-O-S-A, you are a dinosaur. Remember that Kesha song?
Yeah.
You're just an old man hitting on me, what? You need a CAT scan.
Cringe instantly, feel like I've been punched.
Steven, that's rude. Just because a lady says something really cringy, you can't just do it.
Hey, it's Kesha. There's nothing cringy about Kesha. How fucking dare you?
I know.
How dare you think Kesha is cringy in this house?
He was just taking an opportunity.
Well, he's wrong.
Come on, be nice. Be nice.
No.
Be nice to our gracious guest.
No. Not when he calls Kesha cringy. I need an apology.
You Americans are so sensitive. I was reminded of this Brandon Lee Mulligan story. He's like talking about this English guy. He's like, Americans are very sensitive. He was talking about this English friend he had. He's like, yeah. So I was just taking a piss out of my friends. We're out at the pub, and he shows me a picture of his girlfriend, and I go, oh, she's a bit of a dog's breakfast, isn't she?
Jesus Christ! Was that even mean?
Yeah, no, I want to start saying that to people because it's like so. She's a bit of a dog's breakfast, isn't she?
Oh my god!
It just leaves you confused, and it just feels way too insulting.
Yeah, it is because it's like extremely insulting.
Yeah, especially have you heard about what the British eat for breakfast?
Yeah, it's like
a step.
Fighting words.
It's one step up above a dog's breakfast, so they're being really rude.
Sorry, hive mind. It's okay.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Mulligan.
Although if you like beans for breakfast, I don't know what to tell you.
Beans are good.
Yeah,
beans are good, not for breakfast.
Yeah, they're dinner food.
Because isn't it like it's like baked beans, dude?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
for
like so
breakfast,
fucking
Steven. That's weird. I don't know. I don't roll out of bed. I'm like, I want some baked beans.
I think it's weird
because
how
they're like
often
they're smoky.
Do we eat eggs?
Just like eggs and everything.
Yeah, I don't like eggs. So
you're supposed to
better than
like I think that, and that's like it's just like a common recommendation too. It's like eat light for your breakfast. Like eat food that is like light. That's not like it can be like a big breakfast, but it has to be sort of like you can't start your day fucking eating something that's gonna like cause you fucking heartburn, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just can't imagine waking up and eating baked beans
and toast. Bangers and mash. I think it's a dinner food.
I think that is too. Are you going to wear a yukata tomorrow, Hichan?
What was that?
I don't know.
Let's look it up. Did we look it up already?
Probably.
Are we gonna look like fools?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think we have looked it up, but
I thought those were kimonos. What's the difference?
It's like, I think it's like, boys have a yukata and girls have kimono.
Okay.
Is that true or am I
what is a kimono?
Oh my god, this is
no, let me read it real quick.
The word kimono comes from two characters, ki, to wear, and mono, meaning thing. Wear the thing. So basically, kimono is simply a thing you wear. For centuries, Japan looked to China for inspiration, including in fashion. The kimono was essentially a localized version of the traditional Chinese garment, the hanfu. The kimono, in its most essential form, is 4 separate pieces of fabric sewn into a T shape, held together with intricate folds, all secured with a belt known as an obi. The kimono
that was my dog's name.
Who are kimono police? Kimono police are strangers who suddenly point out mistakes of kimono dressing, or worse, try to fix something without permission. Mainly women in their 40s to 60s who suddenly go up to strangers wearing kimono outside and point out their mistakes they have noticed. In worst cases, they would touch that person's kimono and try to fix whatever they think is incorrect without permission.
I realized that after. I'm just gonna cut that out. The kimono became a popular garment in Japan because, despite in many layers, it was relatively practical. In the snowy winters, a thickly layered kimono made from cotton and silk could be worn as a way to battle with the elements while still looking good. Today, a similar ideology still exists, but in a more modern form. These days, polyester kimono are basically popular in Japan as they're worn versatile, broad range of colors, easily machine washable. These types of kimonos are excellent for first-time users, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Alright, this. As a T-shaped thing you wear, the yukata is a type of kimono. They are sometimes described as yukata kimono.
So they're just the same thing!
But
they're a
referred to
different
as
type.
Category. Far lighter in terms of material, more casual, more versatile. Their role sits somewhere between breezy summer dress, kimono, and robe.
Okay.
Neat.
Thank you, Google.
History lesson.
Are you wearing it?
No, I don't even have one. Well, even if I did, I'm not the kind of who does stuff like that.
What? Likes your heritage and respects your culture? Just kidding.
Fuck this country.
I'm just kidding.
I'm with Kenji on this. What about you?
The feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin.
The air.
The air.
The air.
The air's on. We're getting too much air.
The air's on in my place too. I should have stopped that.
Ours is just like it picks up on the mics.
Yeah, mine does too. I think like Steven, you remember that. But it's also because like my PC fans. My PC fans are like the loudest thing that fucking picks up on my mic.
I can filter your stuff out pretty okay. Sometimes there's a car driving by. That's like the loudest thing usually.
Oh yeah, because oh, man, people drive like fucking 80 without like mufflers. It's like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Fucking recording. I'm recording with SUBPARCADE. You know?
Screaming out the window.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you just gonna dress?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course? You didn't dress up last time.
Fake fans.
One time is not a trend. It's a completely different situation anyways. Aside from not being Tanabata, the festival is on school grounds. Students should wear their uniform on school grounds.
Ugh. Clearly a joke, but her delivery isn't any different from usual. That isn't normal, but her sense of humor never was, and I'm used to it.
She's not funny.
I guess her way of saying outrageous things seriously is a little better than if it were to say serious things outrageously. What's more troubling?
I think it'd be like so cool if there was like a deaf comedian. Like a deaf comedian that like has the interpreter like say it in like a very deadpan manner, like a 1-to-1 translation, and they're forced to like say all this egregious shit.
That's gotta be a thing. What's more troubling in any case is that I've started to associate a voice with her signing, and it's clashing with how Misha says out loud everything Shizune signs anyway. I feel disoriented.
I'll dress up this time.
You'll see, Hachan. Not just Shizune, but me too. Maybe I'll change my hairstyle too.
Don't do that. I can't imagine you looking differently. No.
Maybe I'll get a breast reduction surgery, Hee-chan. Don't do that. Please don't.
Please, babe, no.
God gave you a beautiful gift.
For me.
What if she like just takes her horns and then puts it right on her forehead?
Oh, like a unicorn?
Yeah. Shizune wags her finger.
Such a quick and firm disapproval. What if I were to change my hairstyle?
Your hairstyle's boring. No one cares.
Maybe you should grow your hair out and make it look like drills.
I want to pull on them.
She looks unamused. Luckily, I see Lainey making her way over, likely to clear out our plates or to ask if we need anything from her. Lainey, are you doing anything for Tanabata?
Huh?
It's like she was practicing how to most smoothly ask if I needed a refill of coffee while walking over, but she has no idea what to do. Having been asked a question first, I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm working.
I've gotten so good at making tea.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You put it in the microwave, don't you?
No, I boil like a pot.
I was
like
so ready to be mad at you, but I'm proud.
Like a
British
man.
person.
Do you have an electric kettle?
No, I don't. I have a stove.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't we all have a stove?
Well, a stove kettle.
Don't we all have a stove?
I would like an electric kettle. Those seem like very useful, but like I don't really go out a lot.
Yeah.
I can't believe you called Kesha cringe.
I'm sorry.
They make you work on holidays? We have the most business on holidays, and sometimes tourists, I don't mind. I have to do my best.
I understand completely. So admirable.
Don't talk to me.
Shizune nods her head in solidarity, feeling a kind of kinship with Lainey through their shared determination to be the best. Although for her it's a matter of pride, whereas Lainey might just feel that she really, really needs this job and maybe a raise. So nothing like Shizune at all. The most business, huh? So how many people on average during a holiday?
Well, 475.
Just leaves. Lainey walks away and starts cleaning up a cup of swizzle sticks. That isn't polite. This is not what a proper waitress would do. I'm writing a bad review on Yelp. Nevertheless, I sort of got my answer anyway. Clearly, business is scarce at best.
You know, I have no loyalty to any job, anyone I work for. If you can pay me higher, you know.
I'll suck your dick, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's directly to my boss, if you're listening.
Yeah.
$15 more? I'll suck your
foot jobs under the table.
Foot jobs.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, rim job stuff. Fucking,
Joe means business. He's talking about anal lingy.
Like piss kink, just putting this out there for like any future employers.
You're gonna get sexually harassed online.
Only if they pay well, though.
Yeah.
Then it's not harassment. It's good payment.
I'm not an attention whore. I'm an attention slut. I get it. I don't pay for attention. I get it whenever I want.
Yeah, Lainey.
Okay.
Start to wonder again how Shanghai remains open at all. Maybe this eclectic style of tea house is a trend that was outrageously successful before I got here, but isn't anymore. And they're just keeping it like this while they retool. Maybe the owner is rich and is involved in some sort of bet with someone else or a crazy scheme to see who can lose the most money. Maybe I just conveniently miss mobs of customers by second each visit. Or maybe this place is just a front for arms dealers.
Maybe it's for drugs.
Yeah. Since there's no one else here, why don't you just sit down with us? We could talk about economic infeasibility, but Lainey doesn't take the bait, shaking her head from side to side empathetically.
No. I've never really celebrated Sabana before, so dressed up for anything like this, I'll finally be able to wear my yakuka.
What do you mean never? What about last year?
Master Shizune and me in the 3-2 class rep ran a stall for the festival. It was a soba stall, I think. Yeah, it was. Yep.
The blind class rep at 3-2 must be Lily. I'm surprised they were able to work together on anything, but Misha would likely be the best possible buffer for that kind of thing, with how innocent she is.
Shichan cooked and Lily took the orders and I translated for them. Shichan kept saying, "It's so inefficient, Misha. Why don't you have to be the middleman? As in, why is there a middleman in the first place, huh? It would be fine if I did the cooking and you took orders. It doesn't make sense at all." But I think everyone had fun in the end, right, Shichan?
Shizune adjusts her glasses grudgingly, causing Misha to break into laughter.
It was the old student council's idea, that's why.
So what was the last Shizune finally decides to step in again, or it's more like she can't stop herself.
Loves talking shit.
Terrible.
That was blunt. She ends with a chopping motion. As if passing judgment on them. I hope she's going to elaborate a little.
At universities and some private schools, student councils have to control over millions of yen in the budget and distribute as needed. Wow, really? Millions? Ah, right. And then they are so much more involved in school activities too, Hichan.
From Misha's tone, it seems like this is newer to her than it is to me.
This school student council is like a joke in comparison. Don't give people position of power if they don't have any power at all. What's the point?
So,
I wanted us to have more and more work. It was hard to convince the school and the other student council members to allow it. Actually, a lot of work you've seen us do really is work that I took on, which is what Lily was talking about. If it wasn't for Shichan, the student council would just be file attendance reports day in and day out. Would you prefer that, Hichan? Of course. Hichan, as soon as the workload started going up, most of the student council stopped coming.
Shizune's fingers fold over each other carefully. It looks like she wants to add something, but she can't bring herself to. Like she said, sign language gives you a little more time to think about what you say. I guess she feels like she can't talk about this.
That was then and this is now. Let's just have fun tomorrow.
That is what she finally settles for. Yeah.
Okay, then student council is adjourned for today. It has been adjourned excitingly because today was a good day.
You're so cute.
No.
School seems to be over by the time we leave the tea house, as I can see the students coming down from the school as we walk up the road towards it. A couple people wearing our school uniform look at Shizune as she walks by, and I wonder if they recognize her as student council president, or if their eyes are just being drawn to Misha's head.
They're probably drawn to Misha's head, and then they see her, Shizune, and then they're like, oh.
It's impossible not to overhear the chatter in the air, and the topic is more often than not plans for I wonder how many of them will be using or going to the stalls that I reassembled. Makes me feel a little pride and emotion I have never felt doing something for school. Maybe this is how Shizune feels as well. I almost want to ask, but it seems stupid to want to do so.
Yeah, you're stupid.
What? So I just hold on to the thought as the three of us walk on the campus and then separate. Shizune to the student council room, Misha and me to our dorms. It isn't until they're gone that I realize I again didn't ask when and where they want to meet up tomorrow.
Don't worry, they're gonna show up at your bedroom. Even
though it's a holiday. It's Joe's birthday.
Happy birthday, Joe! Steven, happy birthday posters with Joe's face all over them.
And a large sparkly cake gif poster.
Yay! Put balloons and confetti.
What food do you like on your birthday? Do you like cake? Do you like a big old ham? Do you like a pizza? Do you like...
I do like pizza.
Do you like a big old ham on your birthday?
Fried chicken? What are other birthday foods?
I mean, I really feel like cake is the one.
Ice cream?
And then people have like their personal like things that they do, you know?
Yeah. I like pizza.
I like cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
I like cheesecake related night.
Even though it is a holiday, I wake up at the same time as usual on a day when everyone else is likely sleeping in for another 6 hours. I can hear Misha waking up now.
I was stretching, sorry.
Steven, I'm sorry. Somebody's car alarm got triggered.
That's funny. It's Kenji. He's breaking in a car.
Oh no, I just heard like rubber burning and like, oh wow, it's just, wow, they really got away.
So someone jacked the car, huh?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Damn.
He's lying.
That was Kenji. Steven, put the noise in so I'm not a liar.
He's lying?
Yeah, he's not lying. I take my morning regimen of pills for the first time in a few days. Mentally, I'd let my medication slip my mind looking at the rows of bottles in front of me. I don't know how I managed to. 17 different medications. I feel full enough to skip breakfast after taking all of them. I'm already up, so I might as well walk.
17 is quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The weather looks nice outside, giving off an idyllic atmosphere I've often dreamed of.
Look, it's the foot painting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, like I took 20, so.
Yeah, well, I take
I took like,
I take 7,400, so.
oh, that's crazy. I took like 7,500, so.
Oh, well, actually, I'm at 77, so.
I'm legally not allowed to leave this bubble for like spreading my horrible like leprosy.
He's beat us all. I'm afraid.
I have the plague.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a disease that hasn't existed since like the Ice Age. Like it was frozen with like a caveman.
It's always been kind of a romantic notion to me to be able to meander around in the countryside taking in the fresh air. Now that the opportunity to do just that is here, I can't resist, even though I know it must seem silly.
Yeah, you're silly.
Stop at the main building in order to buy a drink and then decide to enter it and maybe hang it around on the roof a little bit.
He's so dumb. He's like these really normal human emotions. I'm dumb.
The view might be pretty cool at this time, and I'm sure that nobody else will be up there either. And I've never been up there myself. School is quiet today, deserted. My footsteps echoing in the staircase to the roof are unnervingly loud. It shouldn't bother me due to how much time I spent in sign language class in near total silence or working so much with Shizune lately, but it still does. It makes the smallest noises that I wouldn't even notice before seem boomingly loud. Feels like I'm sneaking around someplace it shouldn't be. I wonder why I'm getting that vibe. Maybe the school's haunted or something.
It's for sure haunted.
When I open the door to the roof, I see I'm not alone. Misha leans against the fence, looking over the school grounds, not having noticed me at all.
She falls. Accidentally murder Misha.
Instantly, I know what I have to do. I have to put my hands over her eyes and say, guess it's
Not
the only
yet.
option. Halfway, I started thinking of how bad this would look if Shizune suddenly popped in, having left just a second to get us sandwiches and saw me sneak up on Misha like this.
Do that to Shizune. Guess who? That's it.
Pray silently that such coincidental misunderstanding doesn't happen. Guess who?
Hichan!
Damn it. She says without hesitating for a second, without deviating even slightly from her normal tone. My fun was over before it even started.
Hi, Hichan. Good morning.
She reflexively tries to move her hand to form a greeting and then tangles them in the fencing. Good morning. I didn't expect to find you here. What are you doing up so early?
I could ask you the very same thing, Hichan. What are you doing up so early? I didn't expect to find you here.
Asked you first.
You're right. You sound just like Shizune.
No, I don't. Say it in the least convincing manner possible. Luckily, Misha doesn't notice what a bad actor I am. Are you looking forward to tonight?
Of course, Hichan. I don't like celebrations, or maybe not as much as Hichan does, but Tabata stands have always have interesting things to buy and all kinds of seasonal food. And I get to wear a yukata.
Her choice of words is a little strange. It sounds like she's saying that she doesn't like celebrations, but she likes doing everything involved around them. I don't know if it's worth pursuing, though, and it could just be that I just misunderstood.
I like doing things. I just don't like other people being happy.
Yeah. What about you, Hichan?
I am, or else I'd stay home, wouldn't I? That's the logical step.
Hichan, you're not that logical, so that's really surprising. Okay, though, I was just making sure because you didn't look like you were having a lot of fun last time. Me and Hichan were a little worried because of that.
Hey, I had fun. I guess I ended up appreciating it more than I expected to.
Really, Hichan? What part of it? Tell me.
Well, there were the fireworks at the end. They were really nice. I think you slept through them.
I always fall asleep early, but I won't sleep through them this year. I'll definitely stay awake.
I don't think they have fireworks during Tanabata. It's a different mood entirely. Maybe you and Shizune... Maybe you can get Shizune to petition them to have them, though, and to move the fireworks to an earlier time.
Maybe I will. That's a great idea.
No, it's not. Don't do that. I wasn't being serious. Although maybe it would annoy Shizune.
You make it sound like you would like that, Hachan. Hachan, do you like Shizune?
I can't say yes or no, and I'm sitting down like I am, and I can't even smoothly leave.
Just gets up and runs.
I fall off the roof. Oops! Don't be silly. The one I like is you. Oh.
Next time on SUBPARCADE. Oh my god, next time on SUBPARCADE.
Oh, shit.
Next time on Subababa.
Next time on Stimpendindu.
Next time on Stinky.